Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're passionate about helping people with business and accounting. In today's video, George is going to be sharing 3 steps to building wealth for teenagers. So if you're interested, keep on watching.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. And so I wish someone would have made this video for me when I was 15 years old. It would have been so helpful and I would have probably been way further ahead than I am now. So now that I have the opportunity to have been invested and being an investor myself for a long period of time, I want to share that knowledge and hopefully this will help you get a head start so by the time you're in your 20s and 30s, you'll be way ahead of the game. So if you're watching this video, you're probably already ahead of the game already. You probably watch other videos and you probably already know some of the basics of how to invest. But what I want to do is I want to break it down to 3 simple steps. So this sounds common sense. It is. Building wealth is pretty common sense. You just have to act on it. But before I get into this video, please consider subscribing to the channel where I'm going to put out more and more of this content that hopefully will help you build wealth over time, especially if you're starting at a young age or you're middle age or you're my age or whatever age. To be honest, I want to help you get to where you want to be in your finances. So step number 1 is pretty simple and you might be like, duh, George, duh. And that's make it. Make it. George, what do you mean make it? Make that money. Make that money. So the first step is make it. You gotta have a side hustle. You gotta work. If you're 14, 15, 16 years old, you have to be making money. And there's so many ways to make money, guys. Some are so easy to do, even though it might not sound like it's something fun or something that you might not like doing. Trust me, the end result is to make money, is to make cash. Now I get it, your parents are probably like, no, I don't want you to work, I don't want you to make money, I don't want you to think about making money, I want you to stay in school, get educated, that's all I want you to do. And so if you're a parent, you're watching this, I get it. I don't want to step on your toes. That's how I was raised. But please understand that making money is the future of your kid's life. So if you start early and understand that it's important to make money, then they'll be prepared and you'll be successful in the future. I guess I'm talking to the parents and the teens and whomever else is watching. So a great way to make money is on eBay. Sell stuff on eBay, flipping stuff on eBay, right? So you can buy something or you have something around your house, some old sneakers. You can actually put those on eBay and sell them and make a profit. You know, one of the things that I did when making money when I was younger, 14, 15 years old, is I mowed lawns. I did chores for my dad and he would pay me cash. And so when I got to 15, 16, 17 years old and I had a license, I was able to deliver pizzas and make really good money. You know, you can make $1,000 to $2,000 part-time delivering pizzas. Now you have other options, especially with Uber Eats, where you can make even more money. Another simple way that I tried when I was in high school, I wasn't too successful because I got in trouble, but it's selling candy and treats and snacks to all your friends and whoever is willing to buy them. I mean, you can even bake cookies. You can buy a thing of cookies for like $1 and sell them for $1 each, like one of those big cookies. And you can make like 20 or 30 bucks off of one little roll of cookies. A great way to make some money is if you have a relative or an uncle or something like that that has their own business. You're like, hey, I want to do some work for you. What do you want me to do? They can find some work for you and they can pay you some cash. Bottom line, guys, you just want to make some money. You want to start getting some money and start getting the habit of collecting cash. So the second step is now that you're collecting this cash, you want to save it. You want to put it away. You don't want to spend it. You want to take all that hard-earned money that you've been collecting and put it into a savings account. So step number 2 is save it. Step number 1 is you make it. Step number 2 is you save it. So if you're under 18, you'll probably get your parents to help you out with this and go to your nearest local bank and open up a savings account. You can do it online as well if you don't want to get out of the house, but you still want to have your parents help you so you can open up a savings account, because if you're under 18, you'll need a custodial account and you'll need help with your parents for that, unfortunately. Once you have established your savings account, you want to continue to do step number 1 and continue to make money and continuing to put money in your savings account. nonstop, making a habit, and just put money away week after week, day after day, as often as you can. Put money in that savings account and watch that savings account grow. And so while you're saving, you want to have a goal. What I suggest is having about $1,000 goal. So your first goal is like, how can I reach $1,000? It might take you a while, or if you're a hustler and you truly want to be successful in money and investing, you want to get as much money as possible. So if it's $5,000, even better. But my minimum goal, I think, is a good place to start is $1,000 to save in your savings account. Okay guys, step number 3, and this is what you're really after, is how do I start investing? You're like, okay George, I get it. Make money, duh. Save it, duh. How do I make that money work for me? So number 3 is invest it. So let's recap. Number 1, make it. Number 2, save it. Number 3, invest it. So this is how you want to start out, to build a firm foundation on your investment career, on your investments. Like building a house, you want to have a strong foundation, right? You want to have a strong base to build your wealth upon. And one of these strong foundations is opening a Roth IRA. So a Roth IRA, an IRA stands for Individual Retirement Account. Retirement, those are for like boomers, right? Wrong. All it is, it's a tax-free shelter. It's so you don't get taxed on that money when you pull it out when you're about to retire, when you're a boomer. And that is the foundation. All millionaires have tax-sheltered accounts like the Roth IRA. One thing to know is the Roth IRAs you cannot touch until you're 59 and a half. But like I said before, you're creating a foundation on your investment portfolio. That's the foundation. This is a long-term play. You're going to put money in this account for the long term because there's something really cool about starting to put money at a very young age and you wait till you're 59 and a half to cash in. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you're 15 years old and you're hustling, right? You're making it, right? You're step number 1, you're making it and you're saving it. And now you're ready to put money into a Roth IRA and you say, you know what, I'm going to put $500 into a Roth IRA every single month. And let's just assume that Roth IRA investment, and let's say that Roth IRA, the investments inside the Roth IRA are making you 12% return every year. By the time you're 59 and a half years old, you have accumulated, now check this out guys, $9.5 million. I don't think it's a bad thing to have $9.5 million when you're 59 and a half years old. And I get it. You might think, well, 59 and a half, I'm going to be dead by then. And I'm not going to be able to spend the money. And if I do, it's going to be on medicines and my retirement home, right? Wrong. Sorry guys, 59 and a half is still pretty young. The point here is to build a firm foundation on your investment. You're going to do a lot more than that. You're going to invest in so many other things, but that's the foundation. That's where you're going to build your house on, your wealth building house on, your mansion, if you will. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess that's a mansion. Let me take it back because I think I went way too fast on that whole Roth IRA thing. So inside the Roth IRA is just a description of what type of account that is. But inside the Roth IRA, you're going to be investing. What I recommend is an S&P 500 index funds. So when you're ready to open that Roth IRA, which you can at 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, if you're under 18, you need a custodial, again, like the savings account, you'll need a custodial account, which means you'll need a parent to help you open that account. Now, a good way to do it is just calling the companies, the banks, to open the Roth IRA. You can open a Roth IRA at most banks. The one I recommend though is Vanguard. Vanguard is known to have some of the best S&P 500 index funds. Some of these index funds require you to have about $2,000 to start. So that's why the Save It one, the number 2, is important to have a goal of maybe $1,000 to $2,000 so you can start your Roth IRA. Hey guys, the key here is to start early. Start as early as possible. I know that's my goal with my two girls. I have two little kids. Once they are a little bit older, maybe at 12 or 13, I'm going to start helping them invest. I'm going to start helping them grow. I'm going to start giving them opportunities to make money. I'm going to open a custodial account for them. And I'm going to start letting them see the process of saving for the long term. I plan to do a couple more videos on investing and more maybe trading and investing in the stock market specifically, what to look for in companies when you're investing, maybe do a tutorial on Robinhood or E-Trade or Vanguard. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested down in the comments, and I'll be sure to make more of these videos for you. So that's it. I wanted to keep it short and simple and sweet and just break it down in 3 simple steps. Again, make it, save it, and invest it. Hopefully this helps someone. Make sure you like the video. It's going to help the algorithm. It's going to help me out so much. I really do appreciate you. Hopefully you got some value out of this. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little ring, ding, 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 ding. Again, thank you so much.